I'm in Bloomsbury, central London, just around the corner from the British Museum, and I'm here to have a look at a strange statue. It's a statue of... well, now that's the problem. Nobody seems to know who it's a statue of. This is Queen Square, and this is Queen Square Gardens. It's a garden square in London that has long been associated with the medical world, especially neurology. You can find many hospitals and clinics around the square, most notably the Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children, but you can also find the National Hospital for Neurology and Neurosurgery, the Royal London Hospital for Integrated Medicine, and the Dementia Research Centre. The statue that we're here to look at can be found at the northern end of the square, and it has been the source of plenty of speculation as to who she actually is. Whilst there is currently no name on the plinth to identify her, it looks as though there was one once, but it's since been removed. Even the name of the sculptor is unknown. Even the map that can be found in the southeast corner of the square is no help, vaguely referring to it as statue. Queen Square was built in 1716, and the statue was installed in 1775. It's fair to assume that the statue is of a queen. She's dressed in royal robes, but which queen is she? In the queen's right hand, it was believed that she was holding a sceptre, but that's now gone missing. The statue is now a listed building, but it's only referred to as a statue of a queen, rather than giving her a name, as there is still so much doubt as to her identity. Let's have a look at the likely candidates. The first and most likely candidate is that it is Queen Charlotte. Charlotte was the wife of King George III, who went mad, and during his treatment for his mental health illness stayed in one of the houses on the square. There is a pub on the corner of the square called the Queen's Larder, and it is rumoured she kept food there for the king during his stay. However, there are a couple of issues with this one. Firstly, Charlotte was born Charlotte of Mecklenburg, and it might be more appropriate for her statue to be installed round the corner at Mecklenburg Square, which was named after her, instead of Queen Square. Secondly, the Queen would only have been 31 at the time when the statue was installed, and the King was only 37, long before he became ill, so there was no firm link between the Queen and the square at the time. The next likely candidate would be Queen Anne. It was actually identified as the statue of Queen Anne for many years, as Queen Square was built just 2 years after her death in 1716. It's only recently that the general thinking is that it's Queen Charlotte. The least likely candidate is Queen Mary II. She died at the young age of just 32. The main reason she is considered a possibility is because she was a queen, around the right time period, and she was very tall, almost 6 foot, similar to the statue, but she is the least likely one. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea who she is, or even if you prefer not to know and like it to remain a mystery. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other videos on the Offbeat London channel.